So this is going to be a very interesting video because I'm going to be covering many different topics because so many celebrities have been doing damage control to my videos. What this basically means is after I expose a celebrity in a video, that celebrity ends up doing something to get in the media, and in some cases, like Orlando Brown, they actually try to change the narrative of what I said. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about 3 different celebrities that have done this. The first one we're going to talk about is Orlando Brown, because he's been doing a lot of damage control ever since I exposed him. And then we're going to talk about Offset, because I exposed him last week, and his base character, Dionne Warwick, has been doing a lot of damage control as well. And at the end, I'll be talking about Doja Cat, because she cut most of her hair off and shaved her eyebrows right after I made a video about her. So make sure you guys stay tuned and watch this video all the way through. So the first thing we're going to talk about is Orlando Brown. So as you guys know, a month ago I dropped this video and I basically exposed how LL Cool J is Orlando Brown and Trippie Redd. So this was a really good video. I highly recommend you guys check it out. The link is in the description below. So we're just going to skim over a couple of the side-by-sides that I showed in that video. You know, I have a lot more details in that video, but for now I'm just going to show you guys a couple of the best side-by-side comparisons that I made. So right here, I'm sure all of you guys can see the resemblance between LL Cool J and Orlando Brown. And what really makes this interesting is the fact that he even looks exactly like Trippie Redd as well. You know, they all have the same nose, the same mouth, the same head shape, the same eyes. You know, they all look exactly alike. And here's a younger picture of Trippie Redd. And even now that LL Cool J is older, he still looks exactly like Orlando Brown, man. It's crazy. You know, they look exactly alike in all these pictures. And then obviously, Trippie Redd and Orlando Brown look very similar as well. So I made this video a month ago, right? And right after I made the video, Orlando Brown goes on an interview and he says that Whitney Houston is Soulja Boy, which is just completely wrong, because a month ago, Divine Sade exposed Whitney Houston because Whitney Houston is now Bia. I recommend you guys check out this video. The link is in the description below. And then 3 weeks ago, I exposed Soulja Boy because Flavor Flav is Soulja Boy and Lil Boosie. So here's some side-by-side comparisons of Boosie and Flavor Flav. You know, they look exactly alike right here. Nobody can deny this. And I even have an old video about it as well. All of these videos will be linked in the description below. And then I show these comparisons because Flavor Flav looks exactly like Soulja Boy when he was younger. So all 3 of these characters look exactly alike. And especially right here, they even dress the same. So don't you guys find it suspicious that Orlando Brown does damage control and he says that Whitney Houston is Soulja Boy right after I exposed Orlando Brown and Soulja Boy and Divine Sade exposed Whitney Houston? So it's like Orlando Brown is doing damage control for all 3 of these characters at the same exact time. You know, the timing is crazy, and I'm going to show you guys the dates. But first, I'm going to show you guys the clip of him saying that Whitney Houston is Soulja Boy. And what's really sad about this is that he said that a couple days after I exposed Soulja Boy. And some people even came to my comments and said that Orlando Brown is right, that Whitney Houston is Soulja Boy, even though they don't look anything alike. You know, I find that really sad because that really shows that people don't think for themselves, you know what I mean? And that tells me that people are under mind control over celebrities. You know, people think that celebrities are under MK Ultra, but no, in reality, celebrities have you under MK Ultra because you are believing everything they say. So don't believe anything Orlando Brown says. You know, I exposed all of his lies in this video, so I recommend you guys check it out. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys the clip of him spreading this lie. And if you really pay attention to his mannerisms, you can really tell that he's lying.
But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. You gotta soldier up and go through it.
Soulja Boy, another person who stays in the headlines a lot. You know, you made a diss against him a while back.
I mean, Soulja Boy is Whitney Houston. I ain't got a problem with that, bro.
No problem with him. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, Soulja Boy or with Whitney Houston?
Soulja Boy.
No, I don't got a problem with Whitney Houston.
Okay. What made you make the diss song?
About Whitney Houston or Soulja Boy?
Soulja Boy.
I ain't make no diss song with Whitney Houston.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I seen it on the internet, but okay. Maybe it was labeled wrong or...
Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe Whitney shouldn't have been in Soulja Boy's body because I'm trying to figure out what you talking about.
Did you see the news recently about Soulja Boy being pepper sprayed by Charleston White?
Yo, man, yeah. I don't know, man. I think people pick on people because they have dentures and like, you know what I'm saying? Like Soulja Boy has real big dentures, like huge dentures, big dentures. If that ever was to suck somebody's, I promise to God he would chop it off with his dentures. So I can't. Dentures. That got dentures, bro.
I've never noticed. His teeth. Does he? I never even never thought about it, man.
That guy, he be getting on his heads and shit, like I'm a killer and ooh, ah. It's cute, blood. That's cute. That's real adorable. Whitney Houston better stop playing around here. Women sit playing games around here, punking. Because you know you Whitney Houston, Whitney, you got me up out here.
So that was the clip, and it was really annoying when that happened because every single mainstream media was posting that clip as if what he's saying was true, you know, and some people were obviously noticing that he was joking around and that he was lying. But the sad thing is a lot of people believed it. So that shows that a lot of people are under MK Ultra from celebrities. You know, they have a lot of people under mind control, especially Orlando Brown. For some reason, some people believe that he's telling the truth, even though he's clearly joking and he's a clown. You know, everything he says is bullshit. I can't help everybody. Some people are just blind to whatever the media feeds them. But at the end of the day, all the proof is right here. So the dates don't lie. You know, I exposed Soulja Boy on August 9th. And then 4 days later, on August 13th, Orlando Brown says Whitney Houston is Soulja Boy. So don't you guys find that ironic that 4 days after I exposed him, Orlando Brown goes on this interview and does damage control? And also what I noticed in that interview is he's in front of a brick wall, and obviously the bricks are a reference to masonry. But also in that interview, I noticed that he sounded a lot like Trippie Redd, and he even has a cross right here on his forehead. And I find that very ironic because Trippie Redd has a cross tatted on his forehead. So I'm gonna play a video of Trippie Redd talking, and then I'm gonna play a video of Orlando Brown so that you guys can see that they sound exactly alike.
I always give people the time of day, you know what I'm saying, common courtesy, and I definitely be open to working with people. So, you know, hit my line.
At the end of the day, man, it is what it is. You gotta soldier up.
So do you guys think it's a coincidence that they sound exactly alike and they both have a cross on their forehead? You know, the truth is always in plain sight. But anyways, let's move on to the next topic, which is Offset. So as you guys know, I made this video about Offset 7 days ago. And this was a very deep video, you know, it's 31 minutes. And I showed so much proof, man. Like, this is one of my most detailed videos ever. I highly recommend you guys check it out. The link is in the description below. And keep in mind, this was 7 days ago, right? So 4 days ago, they did damage control and they mixed up Dionne Warwick for Gladys Knight. And I find this very annoying because Gladys Knight looks nothing like Dionne Warwick, but Offset looks exactly like Dionne Warwick, and nobody talks about that. So the dates don't lie once again. I dropped this video on August 29th, and then 3 days later on September 2nd, Dionne Warwick is at this game and they mistake her for Gladys Knight. So I'm gonna play that clip for you guys right now.
Oh, got some more stars.
Gladys Knight.
Gladys Knight.
Hello.
Yeah, that's not Gladys Knight. That's actually Dionne Warwick.
Oh, got some more stars.
Gladys Knight.
Gladys Knight.
Hello.
The incident happened at what could be Serena Williams' final US Open. Lots of celebs were there to cheer on the tennis legend, like Dionne, who was incorrectly ID'd as fellow legendary singer Gladys.
Oh, got some more stars.
Gladys Knight.
Gladys Knight.
Hello.
Dionne, known for her deliciously shady tweets, absolutely aced her response to the mix-up.
I will voice my opinion.
Hi, I'm Gladys Knight, and instead of taking that midnight train to Georgia, I won't walk on by, but will say a little prayer for you.
I say a little prayer for you.
And Gladys, she reacted too, writing that she's been sisters with Dionne for a long time and hopes she is as honored to be mistaken for me as I would be her. I'm sure it was an honest mistake. As far as the commentator responsible for the now viral moment,
Oh, got some more stars.
Gladys Knight.
Gladys Knight.
Hello.
it's former Grand Slam champion turned broadcaster Chanda Rubin, who told ET it was simply an accident.
There's no chance that I would mistake Dionne Warwick for Gladys Knight. First things first. I mean, I know Gladys. I'm honored to have had conversations with her. She loves tennis. She's been at tournaments over the years. I have a picture of her and her brother in my office. That's one of my favorite photos. And, you know, whenever I see her, we can chat and it's been tremendous. So there's no chance I would mistake her for the other great Dionne Warwick.
She explains how the mix-up really happened.
At that moment when all this happened, I was watching the court and calling it off the court, not noticing our program monitor. That's more the job of my co-colleague who was alongside me. And so mid-thought, my colleague mentioned there's Gladys Knight, and we had been seeing her on the Jumbotron. That we can see the whole stadium, we can see all the celebrities that were in the house. They put them on the big screen, and we sort of talk about it and enjoy the moments. And so Gladys had been there. And so when she said Gladys, I echoed her immediately without really looking at what was on program. When we put the picture back up on program after the point was played, I realized, is that the picture we said was Gladys Knight? That is not. That is Dionne Warwick. And so we kind of had a laugh about it in the booth, real time. We kept it light and we kept it moving. So definitely didn't think I would wake up and kind of have it trending.
Seems like all this racket is really just silly.
I don't think Chandra would ever mistake me for Gladys Knight. I know her. So I do believe that she honestly said what she meant, that she was watching Serena, and Gladys's picture came up, and then they all went into, well, we have more celebrities, da da da, and then she said Gladys Knight, but they didn't have me on camera, so it was an honest mistake. I didn't even know that it had happened until I got all kinds of. I said, okay, it's all right, she's a friend. But I had to respond to it, and I did, and hopefully everybody got a giggle out of what I said.
So if you guys paid close attention to detail in the way that the announcer was trying to explain why she made that mistake, it doesn't make any sense. She's just trying to cover up why they actually did that, and you guys should know why they did it. They purposely scripted out that video so that they can call Dionne Warwick Gladys Knight on that day, because it was right after my video, and they knew that it would start trending and overshadow my video. So that's why they do these things right after my video, so they can try to cover up what I said. And at the end of the day, I'm not mad, because what that really tells me is that my videos have a very deep impact. Me and Divine Sade are making a huge impact with every single video that we drop, because the fact that they're scrambling to do damage control for all these people that we expose really shows that they're nervous and that what we're saying is true. Why would they try to cover up what we're saying if it wasn't true? You know what I mean? And shout out to you guys, because a lot of you guys were sending me this stuff and telling me that they're doing damage control to my Offset video. And like I always say, if you guys pay close attention to the media after I expose someone, you guys will see the damage control every time. Every time I expose somebody, there's always a story about them right after, and it's not a coincidence. So to sum up my video, it's pretty obvious that Dionne Warwick is Offset. They look exactly alike right here. And another Dionne Warwick character is also Kevin Durant. He looks a lot like Offset right here. That one's pretty obvious. And another character that I mentioned in that video is Teyana Taylor, because she also looks very similar to Dionne Warwick. I'm sure all of you guys can see the resemblance. And then last but not least, Asian Doll is also another Dionne Warwick character. They look exactly alike right here. So if you guys want to see all the details and all the connections, go watch my video about Dionne Warwick. The link is in the description below. So now let's move on to the next topic, which is Post Malone. And I just wanted to talk about this real quick because I find it very interesting that I made this video exposing Post Malone on June 5th, right? Because Hank Williams Jr. is Post Malone, and everyone agreed with me in this video because it's pretty obvious, they look exactly alike right here. So I dropped this video on June 5th, and then on July 26th, the media was putting out articles talking about how Hank Williams Jr.'s wife died, and they revealed her autopsy, and apparently the cause of death was surgery, and surgery equals 41 in gematria, and dead equals 14 in gematria in the same cipher. So there was a lot of scripting with this event, and I just wanted to bring this up because I found it very interesting that they revealed the autopsy right after I made the video. And in that video I talked about how there's a lot of death references with Hank and Post Malone, so I'm just going to sum them up for you guys real quick. So RIP and Hank have the same gematria, and then Post and Hank have the same gematria as well. And then RIP, Post, and Hank all equal 20 in the same cipher. And then RIP and Post both equal 38 and 20 in the same cipher. So that explains why Hank Williams Jr.'s wife died, because his name is heavily connected to RIP. So I'm basically just bringing this up to say that Post Malone might fake his death soon. And if it's not Post Malone, then someone around Post Malone is going to fake their death. So I just wanted to call that out because pretty soon that's going to happen. So don't be surprised when it happens. But anyways, let's move on to the next topic, which is Doja Cat. So I exposed Doja Cat on July 16th. Make sure you guys go check out this video. The link is in the description below. And her immortal character is Dorothy Dandridge, right? And shout out to Divine Sade because she also made a really good video about this last year. But I just found it very interesting that I made this video on July 16th, right? And 3 weeks later, Doja Cat is all over the media because she cut her hair off and shaved off her eyebrows. So I just found that very ironic that right after my video, she goes and does that. You know, that really shows the impact of my video because I really exposed her in this video, man. Like, I showed all of her characters and I really broke down what celebrities are in this video, you know, and I thoroughly explained what they're doing. You know, I really broke it down good in this video. So I highly recommend you guys check it out if you haven't. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys some pictures of her because she looks like an alien right now. You know, she did all of this right after my video. And keep in mind, Doja Cat was not in the news when I made that video. And then all of a sudden she just does this and she's all over the media. So this was obviously damage control to my video. And notice how right here she's doing one eye symbolism in plain sight. And then right here she's trying to be funny, but she looks exactly like a man. You know, it's very disturbing because she looks like a creature right here. And she does these weird, creepy pictures where she looks at the camera like a demon. And she tries to make it seem like it's a joke. But she looks very demonic and evil when she does this. Especially right here. You know, I can see right past it. And it's very creepy. She has these very soulless eyes. So yeah, she's a very weird character. And she's pushing this agenda right now on women because she did a video explaining why she cut off her hair. And I'm going to show you guys that video towards the end of this video. And she tried defending it as if it was a good thing, you know. And this is going to get a lot of women to cut their hair off. But anyways, here's a couple comparisons that I showed in my Doja Cat video. And I just wanted to show you guys these real quick so that you guys can really see the resemblance. Because right here they have the same exact smile. You know, that's something that they cannot hide. They literally have the same exact smile, you know, and their eyes are exactly the same as well. So here's some more comparisons of Dorothy Dandridge and Doja Cat. And notice how they both start with D and O, you know, very similar names. And right here it's undeniable, they look exactly alike. And two other characters that I mentioned in that video is Tia and Tamera, because they also look exactly like Doja Cat. And then another character is Jennifer Beals. They look exactly alike as well. And then another very obvious character is FKA Twigs. She looks a lot like Dorothy Dandridge right here. So this one is very easy to see. And then right here, FKA Twigs and Doja Cat look exactly alike. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Every now and then I like to make these damage control videos just to recap all the videos that I made and all the damage control that the media has done ever since then. Because what I'm doing is really big, and obviously what I'm saying is true, because the media is scrambling to try to overshadow what I'm saying, especially with Orlando Brown, man. His character is just very evil. You know, the fact that he keeps lying to everybody about different characters, you know, he's really just a very deceitful character. So I hope all of you guys can see through their bullshit. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my Patreon. The links are in the description below. And I'm going to end this video off with Doja Cat explaining why she cut off her hair. So here's the video.
You guys have seen me wear my natural hair out. I had like 2 eras. Where my hair would be out. I like would straighten it. The only time there was a moment where it was natural, and then I don't even wear it natural because I don't feel like it, and then it's just a fucking nightmare, dude. I'm over it. I'm really liking this. It's what is the use of having hair if you're not gonna fucking wear it out? I don't even sport it. So I'm shaving it off. I shaved it off. There's no point. I've never felt so fucking happy about. It's very funny how much of an effect taking my hair off my head, how much that has positively influenced me. I can swim, which is a big deal for me because I love to surf. I can swim, I can work out, I can do real strenuous fucking workouts. I can sweat my ass off. I can, my wigs, another thing, kind of like a fun thing for me is that my wigs are gonna lay flatter. If I ever do want to wear a wig, it'll just lay flatter. If I want to do a buzz cut color, I can do any color I want without actually doing it on my own head. I can still do a buzz cut wig. Either way, it's much easier all around. And it's too hot for that shit, even though it is almost fall. This is just better. It's a lot better. And I'm glad my head is in good shape. I was scared. I was definitely sitting there scared that I was gonna give peanut head. I have a bit of a peanut head, I do. I have a balloon shaped head, but it's not bad. I was scared. I was like, what the f does my head look like without hair? I think it's fine. No, I didn't do this today. I've been like this for weeks. It's nice. Today's the first day I've put on makeup since I shaved my head. Why you bald? Why she's bald?